Hey everybody, welcome to Antalya, Turkey. For those of you not familiar with Antalya, it's a city on the Mediterranean with a population of about 2.5 million people. It's a popular tourist destination as well as a popular destination for expats. The cost of living here is one of the best in the world for the quality of life that it can afford. So today we're going to interview Natalie, a Ukraine expat living here in Antalya. She lives here with her husband, Umut, who is Turkish. So today we get to see what it's like to live here as a local, take a look at the cost of living, as well as the quality of life, and we'll get to see their apartment as well. So come along as we speak with Natalie here in Antalya, Turkey.
Gotta focus on yourself, on your faith, on your dream.
Okay, so we are in the mall looking for the main entrance where there's a Starbucks. Currently in Turkey, when you're in a mall, you have to wear a mask, as well as when you're on public transportation or in a bank. There's also a check for an HES code, which should not be confused as a vaccination passport. It is actually a health tracking code. You do not need to be vaccinated for the HES code. We went to the Starbucks, and I'll share the price with you. We actually did not stay at the Starbucks for a coffee. We decided to go elsewhere in a local coffee shop, which will share those prices as well. And we are meeting Natalie for the first time, unfortunately with masks on. We left the mall and crossed the street to go to another popular coffee chain here in Turkey called Macbear. What's this place called?
Beaver should be.
It's called Beaver?
Yeah, no, Macbear, sorry.
Oh, Macbear.
Something with
Macbear.
animals.
After a nice initial meeting with Natalie, we went to her neighborhood. The local neighborhood she lives in is a typical Turkish residential area. It's about a 10 to 15 minute drive to the coast and about a 30-minute walk. Public transportation to this area is fantastic, so you're really never too far away if you're willing to jump on a bus or a train. We went inside of her building and up the stairs, and we had a chance to meet her mom, who happened to be visiting at this time.
This is my mom.
Hello.
Making tea for us.
And this is a kitchen, good
This
sized
is the
kitchen.
kitchen.
It looks good.
Yeah.
It looks functional. You've got gas?
Yeah, we're so lucky this year we have gas.
Yay.
We're not freezing.
And then
Okay, this is,
this is one of the bedrooms?
yeah, it's partly guest room and partly my husband's office, so
Oh, great.
functional. 2 in 1.
Coming
This
down.
is curious. If you have never been to Turkish apartments, you should see that they have this kind of bathroom.
Ah, the squatty potties.
Yeah,
Okay.
I insisted to switch it for a kind of a storage room, but my husband says no, we should keep it. So, okay.
Okay.
This is just a regular bathroom.
Okay.
Also, we had the same trouble with this one because doors were opening inside again,
Wow.
and you can imagine there was no space. And this is a bathroom. For Turkey, it's twice bigger than average.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
Usually their bedrooms like twice smaller, and this is pretty huge.
It's a good size.
And
Oh, and
these
then you
are
got your
lights.
babies over here.
Yeah. So this is a girl, she's Pudra, and there is a boy, he's Patron.
Okay, a couple parakeets.
Yeah.
Okay, and then back over here is where we'll do the interview in the
Yeah.
main
sure.
living room. And Julie's over there comfortable. And January 6th is the Orthodox Christmas. So this is January, and we got a Christmas tree. And it's a good size area. You got a dining table.
Yeah.
And over here, it's TV. That's a nice apartment.
Thank you.
Right off the kitchen, the apartment has a terrace that overlooks the street. It's a good place to dry your clothes after they've been washed, as well as to come out and just enjoy some of the sunlight and the fresh air. We are with Natalie. She lives here in Antalya with her husband, Umut. Natalie's originally from Ukraine and she's married to a Turkish man. And so, Natalie, what do you think about living here in
Antalya. Okay, I'm Natalia from Antalya.
Antalya.
And it's amazing. From a lot of perspective, I mean, weather-wise, it's very nice here, except for this July, August month. It's very comfortable. It's very foreign-friendly place, so it's easy. I know it's easy to find friends. It's easy to communicate, to interact with Turkish people. They're very friendly and they're open-minded and they're curious about different cultures. Even they kind of stubborn to save their own uniqueness. They still are very open-minded and they are interested in you and in your culture and in what in your head is going on. I like it here. It's easier. It's easier. It's more fun. It's more exciting.
You coming here as far as from living in Ukraine and coming here as far as the world of Antalya and walking around here as a female, if you're not with your husband, do you feel safe out here on the streets, or are there any times that anywhere that you feel like you'd be uncomfortable, or times you would be uncomfortable?
Never ever. Moreover, I remember when I wasn't married, I used to have some jogging outside. It was like 10, maybe 11 p.m. It was, let's say, on the suburbs of Antalya, but still I constantly bumped into this police car all the time, checking around the streets.
Now, as far as being able to work here, now are you now currently a citizen of Turkey or a resident?
In the progress, we applied because you should be married at least 3 years to get the chance to apply, and after that, they start some check-in process, some paperwork, some that red tape and stuff. So we're in the middle of the process.
Okay. So you're currently,
fingers crossed.
So currently you have your residency here?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. And so you are working currently as a teacher?
Yeah, it's freelancer. I don't work in Turkey because I don't want to have this legal problems. It's kind of complicated to get a working permit, even that I'm married. Still, there are some obstacles. So I work online for Ukraine, for Russian market. That's how I do that.
Okay. And so you and your husband both live here, and obviously he's working here as well. What would you say that you're spending on a monthly budget to live here in Antalya and have this standard of life that you enjoy?
Okay, it's gonna be difficult to calculate. Maybe help me here with math. So utility bills, it's about, let's say, 1,000 Turkish lira.
1,000?
Electrics, gas, like heating, some apartment fees. We don't have rent because it's our own apartment. But rent here in this particular area, which is not touristic, with furniture is 3,000 Turkish lira on average, maybe a little bit more, a little bit less.
What would an equivalent apartment similar to this one cost in your estimation?
Recently we checked with my husband. It was 750,000.
750,000?
Yeah.
So 750,000
at this date,
Turkish lira. What is this particular city called? Or this part of Antalya?
Okay. It's a part of Murat Pasha. It is already.
Okay, it's part of Murat Pasha?
Yeah, it's on the edge, between Murat Pasha and Kepes. It's on the edge.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So the shopping mall called Azdelek is already Kepes, but we are kind of a little bit lower, to the sea, so it's still Murat Pasha.
Okay.
Okay. So from here, it's about a 45-minute walk to the old harbor. And it's probably about a 15-minute drive to the beach.
Even less. For us, it takes like maybe 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah, because there's the open road, just highway, and you can go.
To walk it or to drive it?
To drive it.
Drive.
Yeah, and public transportation is all around the city, so we've noticed that you've got the train not far from here.
Yeah, exactly. In terms of public transportation, I love this place. I don't know, for gas, we spend like, my husband knows this better, maybe like 400 Turkish lira, maybe 500 Turkish lira.
Okay.
For food, maybe 2,000, maybe 3,000. It depends. I can't follow the
Yes.
prices right now. They've been changing. So how it's
So it's about
7,500.
7,500 right now?
Mhm.
yeah.
And do you guys go, does that include like going out to eat or anything like that?
Okay, let's add 2,500 more because I do kickboxing. I have to pay for my classes. Yeah, I visit some cafes. We go to some places. So 10,000 Turkish lira.
10,000 lira for
Somebody
the
would,
month?
I
for
know
a couple?
people would be interested. Kickboxing, what's that costing you to be able to go to that?
Okay, I have private class here right next to my house. 150 Turkish lira per class.
Okay.
That's really reasonable.
Yes, it is.
And my trainer, she's the member of national team, I think.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she's a titled.
That's cool. And unfortunately, your husband's working right now, so we're not able to have him as part of the interview, but I'll introduce through this picture what your husband looks like. And we're sorry that we didn't get to meet you today, Omad. Did I say the name right? Omad.
Almost, yeah.
Almost. Okay.
You can grasp it.
Okay. Well, hopefully before Julie and I leave Antalya, we can get together with,
Yeah.
with you both.
Yes,
Definitely.
dinner, lunch, something.
He's adorable.
Aw.
And you are adorable. He's adorable. So
If somebody were looking at coming to Antalya, it looks like a $10,000 budget would give them kind of pretty much the equivalent of what you're having as far as a lifestyle here in this local area, which is a nice area. It looks charming. You've got restaurants and shopping around here. Is there anything that's a local or not locally a foreigner coming into the area would need to know about moving into Antalya that you think they should be aware of before they arrived?
yeah, definitely. In terms of medicine, I have this government insurance since my husband officially works. But for foreigners, you have to have this private insurance, policy. Sorry, I really don't know the prices, but they really vary.
Yeah, we know it. We've had a couple conversations about people
Yes.
that have to have the private or not private insurance, but it's some sort of a Turkish style insurance because, as many of you may know, I do have the I Am Global Health Insurance. That if you're looking for travelers insurance, it's in the link below. If you're an expat, a foreigner living somewhere outside of your country, but there's a specific type of insurance that's required to stay in Turkey, and it will I guess potentially vary in cost and effectiveness, but it's a different type for residency here. If you wanted to have private insurance to back that up, then you can still always use the link we have, but there's some sort of a government type of program that you have to buy from a Turkish company if you're going to do residency here.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're looking at coming to Antalya, normally you have a mild winter, and it's milder than what you're going to have in most of Europe, but the summertime here, what months would you warn people are going to be like extremely hot?
Starting from the end of June, then July, August, it's extremely hot and humidity is very high, so it feels like twice hotter than you see on this thermometer. So yeah, should be careful with that.
Okay, and then September it starts getting nice again?
Yes, the end of September, it's the best time if you're planning to come here just for holiday, just for swimming. The best time is the middle of September and afterwards, because the sea is still hot, but the weather gets milder, not so heating, scorching. So September, end of September.
And you have a car?
Yeah, we have a car.
Okay, and anything that you want to bring up about automobiles here?
They're extremely expensive here.
Okay, so automobiles are expensive here?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're twice more expensive than any other country, I think.
Oh, really?
It's because of the taxes.
It's like Africa.
But if you're a foreigner, you have that tempting chance to buy it outside or to buy it from different foreigner here. So you can do that. And then I think you can have it for 2 years period, but there is a requirement that you should leave the country and come back with this card or something like that. But at least in this case, you can save on taxes. You don't have to pay it.
We're trying to figure that out, actually. I'm hoping the residency expert we're speaking to will be able to tell us, because somebody said you can have your car here for 6 months, and then one person told us you can have it for 6 months, do a border run, and come back in, and you're good. But another person said, no, that doesn't work anymore, so we're
Yeah, it
confused.
should be checked. But even if you're buying car here, paying the full amount of taxes, don't worry that you spend a lot of it, like you're losing your money. Because in 2 years you can sell it, even for bigger price in dollars, even because it's gonna be more expensive with inflation.
Oh wow. Okay, so you don't see a depreciation on the car like you might in
No,
other countries.
even if it's a second-hand car, like it's been in use. No, you can earn some money on that.
Oh, wow, that's a different way of looking at a car. Now, a car definitely isn't necessary in Antalya. I mean, you can always rent a vehicle as you need to if you're doing residency here, and go rent a car for a month and do a road trip, or up to even 90 days. Julie and I have done 90 days in other countries. But public transportation here is probably suitable to take year round. If you don't mind occasionally using an umbrella to go to a train stop. I will tell everybody, if you are coming here or if you're looking at a weather app, I have 4 weather apps on my phone, and we look at all 4 every day to figure out what the weather's going to be like.
And average them.
All 4 are different. So I can't figure it out. I mean, there could be 8 or 9 degrees Fahrenheit swing from one to the other app, and the percentage of rain on one app versus the percentage of rain on another app, it's all crazy. So your best gauge is looking out the window.
Walking out, yes, absolutely. You walk out with what you believe is deemed appropriate for the day, and sometimes you walk right back in and start over.
Yeah. And Antalya is very changeable in terms of weather, actually. So it might be raining, but in 30 minutes there will be no any sign that it has been raining like 10 minutes ago. Plus, while we're in the matter of apps, there is a very nice application for public transport where you can check your bus routes, time, when it's arriving. So for example, for me, I live next to the bus stop. I check, okay, my bus is arriving, that can take me to my destination point. I see that it's arriving in 10 minutes. So okay, I mean, like, I can sit at home drinking my tea for 2 minutes more and then leave the house. It's pretty convenient.
Oh, super.
And
What was the app called?
Antalya card.
Antalya card.
Oh, okay, just like it goes with the Metro card.
Yeah.
It's exactly what you use with your Metro
So
card.
with the same application, you can check your balance, your card balance. Maybe you want to add some money and so on and so forth. So it's very convenient.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Super. So, Natalie, we want to thank you for your time today.
My pleasure.
And thank you for the dates and the cookies and the tea. It's wonderful, and we've enjoyed our visit. And so, everybody, if you're interested in moving to Antalya, Turkey, or coming to maybe even invest in a home or a property here, we hope this has been enlightening. As a reminder, if you're new to our channel, Julie and I, we're traveling the world with our 2 dogs, trying to see what it's like to live in other countries and places, and we're sharing our costs with you, as well as having adventures and doing the tourist things as well. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, and don't forget to give this video a like. And until next time, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.